Hello, person who clicked on this video. I am Creativity, and today I'm going to be continuing this drawing. Actually, I am still making this video today, as much as the other that I did, but of course, this video is gonna come out way later because of the problem that I had with the space on my phone. So, let's see what I'm gonna be continuing. Most likely I will still continue doing the characters. I do have now a picture that I can see the colors that I need. So I will real quick fill up my little cup that I have here with water. There we go. I did do a break and ate and because it was so dirty I had to change it. So I would say it would be a good time to do some yellow. So let's go ahead and put some on the palette. There are a few things that are yellow that I would like to put here. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna stay with my very small brush because the characters are so small. So let's start. As you guys can notice, my paper is a bit more wobbly, but it's not really a problem for me because I am being so careful and there's not much water. I'm going to flatten this drawing after I make it. I don't really mind it being floppy. So for now, we just have to deal with me not wanting to do borders with tape around my drawing and it being wobbly for the video. I did have a wonderful meal. It was fried rice. I really enjoy some good fried rice with a lot of veggies. So there you go, and also her tiara is that color. I really like the way she's turned. Actually, looks really good. I was questioning myself a lot if I wanted to make her blush or not. Like to put like a darker color around her cheek. But I do believe I will leave it this way. Yep. And here. Okay. And now I need to mix again some blue, or just take this color. I do believe I want it a bit darker, to be honest. So let's put some of this down for Shining Armor's hooves. There we go. Let me actually check out the photo that I have here. His hair and the cutie mark are much more darker that he has, but with this little bit of light blue, I can do her cutie mark. So let me go ahead and get a bit of white. There we go. And now I actually wanted the white for the yellow that I have over here, because Cadance's hair are actually much more pastel like yellow. Let me see it real quick. It's kind of like the third color. So let me just do this as the yellow. So I'm gonna do this part. There we go. Now I need a pink, right? A bit darker pink. This white. And I'll do it as the second color, so this one. I actually put a bit of the yellow that I mixed already in here too. So let's see. I really enjoy this color. There we go. And I also want this part of the hair to also be that color. I also have the tail. I shouldn't be forgetting, which I already am. So right after this color, I will go back also with the yellow to the tail to be able to color it the way I would like it to. To look at her tail, that is the second color, so I'm gonna be putting it here. I'm being quite careful around her leg. There we go. Whoa, let's not do that ever again. Almost dropped the brush on top of the drawing. That would have required me fixing this quite a bit. Okay, now let me go back to that yellow that I did. I do believe the yellow comes it's after the pink actually, but that's okay. Take some of this white again. Like that. And now only the purple is missing. I do believe the specific purple I have will need to be a bit more lighter to fit with her colors. So let me go do that. I don't want it to be too pastel because color is not too pastel. There we go. I do believe this darker purple looks really nice with her very soft palette. There we go. Let me wet my brush a bit. I'm having struggles with the texture. There we go. I don't like how far I made that go. There we go. There we go. Very beautiful colors. And other than that, Shining Armor's hair are also having to be made, but first I want to get the smallest tip of black and mix it over here with a bit of white to get a very light gray to do his shadows. Because he is a white pony. But I would still like him to have a bit of shadow. similar here. His back leg. And his other leg. Okay. And now I just need to color in his mane. So his hair are going to be, oops. I think we need this type of blue, like his hooves for his hair. I do still have a bit of white in that blue, so I mix that color again. So I think this one is going to be his mid color. Need a bit of water. I'm gonna color this also that color. There we go, and I still need to do his tail. Now I will do the lighter part. With the rest of the white that I have. Now I'm gonna do the darker, which is most likely going to be mixed with the rest of the darker color that I have from this. And then that would be it for his hair. I'm just hoping that it's easy to understand which one is which. I wanted the blues to be different enough from each other. Now I noticed that over here I still have a bit of the other two colors. One of the very light. And then the other one was a bit darker. Excuse me. A little bit of darker color. And that would be their colors. Okay. Now I am noticing I still haven't done his cutie mark, so real quick I will do that with a bit of water as help. Let's see. Wait, real quick. Check. Yes, up until now has been good. Stars. And then the star is a very bright pink star that he has. So I'm just going to go in with this color. There we go. I would like actually a little bit orange. Those two straps over here, and I'm going to also take a little bit of that yellow that I had earlier and do those two buttons, which I forgot. There we go. I do believe that this drawing will need There we go. This drawing will need line art, but that doesn't bother me currently. I will do the line art with my pen later. Oh yeah, something else I wanted to do with yellow, which was her little cute lines here. There we go. I'm still a bit unsure about the flowers, what color I would like them to be. Pink could be an idea. Maybe yellow. But for now, I'm actually thinking of doing the dark green color for the grass that I have in here. Mm-hmm. Wow. It didn't have any water, and at some point decided to let all of it in there. Could you calm down yourself? There we go. I'll go ahead and try to wipe off the excess water and try to use some of it. There we go. I'll try not to use too much dark green, since I do still want those to be light green too. There we go. I need to like a few details with it. From this series, actually, my favorite character is Discord. I don't know if I said something in the other videos, to be honest, I don't really remember. But I really, really enjoy Discord as a character. I like how much he is very random and goofy. Even though he was a villain, I do believe he had a change of heart at some point because of Fluttershy. There we go. There we go. I'm quite happy about this actually. Maybe I will do the flower pots so they also have a shadow. I do remember I mentioned that her wing is actually purple a bit. I'm questioning a lot myself if I should do this. I want to do like a gradient. I do believe I'm gonna leave it like this. Okay. The flower pots, I wanted them to have a bit more of a shadow. Maybe a little bit less of that color. Now I just noticed, because I used my tissue that was dirty with other colors, the red from this curtain went to be green, so I'm gonna go over that. There we go. More lighter, my goodness. Earlier it went so dark on there. I'm just gonna water it down a bit and then do the flowers. There we go. Okay, now let me go back to that red of the curtain to be able to fix it real quick. Going back and fixing it quick. There we go. Oh, I want to also do some white on the clouds. I'll put some white down. And I'm going to try to pat it on the paper to make some type of texture for the cloud. I did knew I wanted clouds, I just did not want them to be too flat on there. So I'm going to do that texture of it so that they are a bit more fluffy, like that. And also so that they're a bit more colorful than just white. That's why I did put a bit of the blue on them. So they look a bit like this. Now, something else that I noticed, I also still wanted to do the flowers, so I think I will settle for pink. We could do yellow since we have so much yellow here, but currently I'm leaning more towards the pink color. I'm questioning if I will want more of a vibrant pink like this for the flowers. You know what? We still have a bit of white from the clouds, so let's mix that up. And I would do this color as for the flowers. It's going to be more of a pink. Like Princess Cadance. And I am going to use that for all of the flowers. There we go. And they are going to just be very, very plain. I do like them plain, to be honest. So that when I do the line art, it's going to be a quite nice little cross section that I'll have to do for them and nothing else. I do know that I could have put it on a bit of yellow in the middle of them, but I find that quite nice currently. Excuse me for the dog. And after that, let's say that this video, I'm going to end it here. The only few things that I would be still having to do is I need to go get my silver and my gold to go do the moons and the sun and the line work. I am questioning myself a lot if I would like it to be black, but most likely it will be. And yeah, I'll have to see with what pen I could do that, but that would be for future me to think about. I'm gonna leave those few details later because I think, want silver and gold to be around them and nothing else. Maybe a few white sparkles so that, it's the magic going around them, but for now, that would be it. Thank you so much for joining me doing this drawing. I had a lot of fun. So, bye-bye.